Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like watching and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as the links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now with that said and done and put to the side, I have come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets day one of training camp. You know what I'm saying? It's practice time. The guys went out there, got on the field together. I am so fired up and hyped about training camp. We got guys going out there, so many competitions on this roster, so many position battles on this roster, so many guys trying to figure out what's going to go on. And it's just amazing to see some of these guys return as well to the field. And I know we're all excited about things that we have going. There's so much talk about this football team right now and so much excitement surrounding it. I'm fired up, man. So I want to go ahead and get into it, talk about day one of training camp. So first off, I want to address, one of the guys that I think had some of the biggest question marks surrounding him coming into training camp, and that was Makai Beckton. Okay, now we all talked about Beckton, and there was talk about competition, for his left tackle position. There's a lot of discussion about that, throughout this entire offseason. There was talk about his weight and all that other stuff. Well, clearly he shows up to camp, and he's in very good shape, right? So all these things have been swirling, surrounding him, and we were all excited because now camp is here. We're ready for him to compete for that left tackle spot. We're ready to go. Sulla comes out and says, listen, George Fant is going to be the New York Jets starting left tackle. Makai Beckton is going to be the New York Jets starting right tackle this season. There is not going to be a competition. That is done. That is it. That's what's going to happen. Okay? Some people were kind of thrown back when that was said, and we were like, whoa, what's going on? Why? Right? The questions were asked why. And Sulla met that immediately with, hey, listen, we didn't want a competition and all these things going on. We didn't want to take these guys and have them going back and forth between positions, right? We don't want you bouncing back and forth between left and right tackle. Listen, let's kibosh that. Let's keep Fant at left tackle. He played very well there last year. We're comfortable with him at left tackle. And let's move Makai over to right tackle. Now, again, he said, hey, Makai, guy has a world of talent, and he's also young enough where we can move him to right tackle, and he'll be all right. The same thing we did, at AVT. AVT's on that right side as well, too. He also said, and I want to make this very clear, he also said, now, be clear, Makai Beckton's days as a left tackle is not over, right? It's not over. It's not like all of a sudden we're never going to play him at left tackle again. No, that's not what we're saying. We're just saying he's our starting right tackle going into the season this year, right? So clearly the time is not over for Makai, as a left tackle. Down the road, we could possibly, see him be moved over and it is what it is. But again, going forward into this season, Fant will play left tackle. Makai will be there at right tackle. Okay, now, again, Fant was also activated from the PUP, so we're going to see him out there doing his thing as well. I'm excited for that. I know that there was a lot of people that was just like, whoa, kind of blown back, but it is what it is. If that's what the coaching staff has decided, I'm all right with that. I would have loved to have seen, Makai Beckton compete for that left tackle position because I'm a big Makai Beckton fan. And I think if he would have gotten the chance, he would have won that left tackle position, back and easily been, continue to be elite left tackle. But if I want to move him to the right side, that's fine because I think, again, he's going to just be a dominant right tackle. He also has a history of playing right tackle. He played right tackle in college, so he'll be okay with the transition. When Makai Beckton was questioned about it and they said, hey, how do you feel about this? You're now being moved to right tackle and the coaches come out and said this and it is what it is. We saw you out there. And he said, listen, I'm just excited to be on the field. I'm going to go out there, play, and contribute. It is what it is. He did say, hey, I got to get back into the mode of being right tackle. Got to get, some things in order as far as some technique stuff because, I am on the right side now. But I'm going to go out there and, I'm going to flesh that out. And then guess what? I'm going to go out there and handle my business. So I'm telling you, this guy's going to go out there and really show people this year. I think, again, we'll see him once all those things, the kind of muscle memory comes back, he'll be one of the better right tackles in the league. He'll be one of the better tackles in the league, right? He's so unbelievably talented. He's so unbelievably strong. He's so gifted that we could put him left tackle, right tackle. Really, at this point, it does not matter, right? You put him out there, he's just going to dominate. Now, what I will tell you is now my boy's on the right side with my other boy, ATV. Okay? Let me tell you something. That right side of the New York Jets offensive line is about to be destructive. Okay? I pray for any, body that's going to be on that right side, any end or any tackle, any defensive tackle that is going to be on that right side trying to deal with those two guys. Good luck and goodbye, because I'm telling you, they're going to blow people off the line. So that cleared up, that situation, left tackle, right tackle again. That's going to be the starting left tackle. Makai Beckton is going to be the New York Jets starting right tackle in this season. There'll be no competition. All right, that per Sella. So as we continue forward, we also saw Karl Lawson out there. All right, Karl Lawson, man, he looks amazing, looks in great shape. A lot of people were talking to him, and there were questions asked to him about his rehab, situation. And he said, man, it sucked. It sucked. But, all throughout history, great people have suffered, okay? And the great ones that suffered, they found a way to overcome the suffering to continue forward to achieve great things. He said, so what you see is that people that overcome also see big success. And that's just the way that I looked at it. So I just kept on moving and got through it. And that's the thing I just absolutely am excited about with Karl Lawson. The way that he looks at football. He says a lot of stuff in post-game, press conferences or, when he's interviewed, where you see a look into his mind and how he's just able to continue forward and overcome. And that's going to do nothing but bode well for the New York Jets within the locker room, because we'll see that he's going to be one of the guys in there that's going to be a leader, but it's going to bode well on the field, because when things get tough, Karl Lawson is going to go, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to continue to push forward because I have a goal and I'm going to implement my will. So I'm excited for Karl Lawson this season. I'm fired up for him. I cannot wait to see him on the field. I am a huge fan of Karl Lawson. So next, Denzel Mims. Listen, Denzel Mims was out there on fire. Okay? He started camp on fire. Okay? He is not playing, man. This dude came out and was making plays left and right. He had he connected for a great catch, from Joe Flacco, threw him a ball. He jumped up and got it. Mike White also connected with him on a skinny post, and he also had another catch where he literally just yanked the ball away from Isaiah Dunn and was able to make a play there. Listen, Denzel Mims, if he's going out there and he's making plays like this, it's huge. And this is one of the guys that we talked about all offseason. He had a lot of question marks surrounding him. A lot of Jets fans were waiting to move on from him. There was a lot of talk about trading this guy. A lot of things going on, especially since the season that he had last season. There was a lot of people that, had washed their hands of him. Coming into this training camp, there was also a lot of Jets fans saying, hey, this is going to be a big training camp for him. If he comes out and stinks it up, he could be gone. This guy is going out there and making plays, and if he can continue this momentum going into the season and he turns into the guy that we saw that first year with all that talent that we were extremely excited about, when we were going into the second year, if that Denzel Mims is what shows up this year and he continues to be consistent and plays like we all know he can, man, this Jets wide receiver core is going to be something else, bruh. It's going to be something else. How can you cover it? Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, Braxton Berrios, and then you got Denzel Mims stepping up. Good luck. Good luck trying to cover, because you're going to get cooked. You're going to get cooked. This boy Denzel Mims is going out there doing his thing. I'm excited about him, and I want to continue to see him take this momentum and keep it going, man, because let me tell you something. Denzel Mims, when he's on, he is on, and he can put some things together. So I'm excited about him going into the season, and that makes the Jets wide receiver core even more deadly. Zach Wilson also looked good. He was 3 of 4 for the day. He connected with Garrett Wilson, CJ Uzomah as well. He did get picked off by DJ Reed. DJ Reed made a great play, caught a low interception, but he looked solid. And a lot of people, again, continuing to talk about his mind, the way he's approaching the game, how he's dissecting stuff, his focus, his change, all that stuff, all the positive stuff that you want to hear about a young franchise quarterback that you hope can continue to lead your team for years is being said about Zach Wilson from the coaching staff, whether it be Sulla or LaFleur or anything like that. So it's exciting to hear about that as well. Now, there's another competition on this roster that a lot of people aren't talking about, and that is kicker. Okay, we've seen kicker cost us games in the past. Anybody remember guys like Vedvik? Remember that season we had all these guys out there kicking? You watching, you probably were a kicker too. You probably just don't remember. You probably kicked for us too, and maybe you hit a field goal, maybe you missed one. But now we're sitting in a situation where we got two kickers that are battling for our starting kicker spot. Okay, and Pinero, Greg Zuerlein as well. They're going back and forth. They were both 4 for 4 on the day, and the longest field goal that they hit was 39 yards. So we're going to see this battle continue to go forward. And it's important because we saw the kicking position cost us games because we had bad kickers. Again, that Vedvik year and all that mess that started happening, we were in a world of trouble. So I'm excited about training camp. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about Mims' performance? What are your thoughts about Makai Beckton now being the Jets' permanent right tackle going into this season? What are your thoughts about Fant being the left tackle? How are you feeling about Wilson? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. Let's go back and forth. You people have a good one. Peace.